breakfast, I've got some oat bakes with some 2 easy peeler satsumas, and I've topped it with quark and a little bit of this golden skinny syrup vanilla, and mixed that in with quark to make a little dip. Good morning. I'm a bit wonky because I'm balancing up there. So I've got my headband on at the moment. It's freezing out there. So it's Monday the 26th of February. I hope you had a fab weekend. I haven't actually videoed anything much over the weekend. Oh, a bit sticking up there. Just because I've had such a busy weekend. I was going to try and video the chocolate vegan cake. I will put the link in below. It's a website called Cookie and Biscuit, and you just go in their search engine and just put in chocolate vegan cake. Or if you put Cookie and Biscuit into Google, chocolate vegan cake, it will come up. But I worked out the sins, and a portion based on 16 servings, so it is a slather, like about that, I don't know if you can see, about that thick of cake, which was enough actually because it's quite a rich cake. It was 13 sins, I worked it out. That is probably overestimating because I rounded everything up, but I allowed 13 sins yesterday. I did go over my sins yesterday. So I'll tell you about my weekend. Basically, I made the cake on Saturday, and I also made a cottage pie to have the following day. My mum was treating us to a curry, and I haven't had a curry for so long, and we kind of shared little bits of each. So I did go over my sins. I didn't count my sins. I was completely off pan basically. And we drank Prosecco as well because my mum has found a house and she had her offer accepted. There's no chain their end, and my mum's buyer's buyer have no chain either, so it's quite a short chain. So fingers crossed, all going well, my mum will be moving in the next sort of 6 to 8, 9 weeks, but we know how these things can pan out sometimes. So yes, we had a little bit of celebration, and I thought, you know, I'm going to enjoy my takeaway. I always have lamb shashlik, but I had chicken shashlik for a change, which was yummy. I had it with tarka dal. I had a smidgen of literally like a tablespoon of pilau rice, not much at all. It came with a little bit of salad, so I had that. I made a yogurty mint dressing, so like rather than having a chutney. And then I had the pieces from, so I had some lamb boona and my mum had like this saag curry. It wasn't like smothered in oil or anything, so it's very minimal fats they use because it wasn't greasy and didn't feel rich or anything, but I literally just had the meat from it. And I did chop a bit more salad up as well to go with it. But I mean, I didn't work out the sins. I didn't have any of the sauce. I just tried my best and enjoyed it really. So then yesterday was Sydney's birthday, so he's 7. I'll put a picture up of the cake after this video, and I'll show you what it's like, but it was yummy, really nice. It didn't look very attractive. I didn't smooth it out. I was running out of time, and the frosting was kind of getting hard, so I literally had time to play with it, and in the end my mum had to do it because she's better at it than me. So we just didn't smooth it out, but it tasted yummy all the same, and I enjoyed a slice of that. I did have a small wine, which is probably, I think, 6 sins. It was literally only a small glass just to enjoy. I probably needed it actually. As I said, I had 10 kids, 2 of which were mine, and the rest were, well, mainly boys, and there was 1 girl. But they had an absolute blast. It was really well organised. It was one of the Hollywood Bowls. We have one in the next town along, and yeah, really recommend it because it's well organised, and our host was lovely. So yeah, it was really good. The kids had a fab time. They were all brilliant. So I had my breakfast in the morning. I had my healthy extra B, which was 2 slices of 400-gram wholemeal bread with bovril on and 2 satsumas. And then lunch, well, we had some cake, and then I also had some chicken in the fridge, so I had a little bit of that, which was just chicken with a seasoning on that I'd cooked on Friday that just needed using, so I had that. And then about 3ish we had shepherd's pie, which I'd made, cottage pie, which I'd made the day before, with lots of cabbage, carrots and green beans. So lots of speed, and there was lots of speed in the actual cottage pie itself. So yeah, fairly on plan day really. Yes, last night I did get a bit hungry again. So I did make a big bowl of pasta with tin tomatoes, and I used my Healthy Extra A, which was, I used 30 grams of the Prima Light cheese, which I stirred through the pasta sauce, and then the other half of it I used 17 grams of the cheddar, the lighter, Sainsbury's lighter cheddar. So that was just a sprinkle on the top with whole tin of tin tomatoes, and it was really filling and yummy, and it's just really what I fancied. So I have gone over my sins because I had that, and then I also had a Hi-Fi bar. So I think I was about 21, maybe 25. So it's well over my sins, but I've drawn a line on it. I planned, you know, I knew I was going to go over. It was a busy weekend. Even though I was well organised, these things happen. And I made the best choices. Now I did just boil the kettle, right, sorry. Right, I just wanted to check because I really fancy a coffee. As you can see, I am dressed. I got all the layers on because it's freezing today, and it's a new start of the 6-week boot camp. So I'm going to be doing that today. Really excited. I really missed it last week. I went running. As I said, I did the, it was 8K we did. I'm going running again this Tuesday, tomorrow. I haven't done any exercise this weekend. Oh, I should tell a lie. On Saturday morning, I went up and did boot camp. They had have a free session every 6 weeks. So on the Saturday between the 6-week break, they have a week off, and on the Saturday they do a free session. So I went up there and it was packed, and it was really, really good fun. I miss the Saturday sessions because they are, a lot more people go to them, but I can't get to them, I work. So when I do have a Saturday off, I will be going there if I don't have any plans. I have got a Saturday off in a couple of weeks, so I am going to go and go up there then and do a session because I'm not going out to the afternoon. So I'm just going to make my coffee because I need to have it before I go out. So I'm going to be taking Ralph to nursery soon, and then off to boot camp straight from there. I showed you what I had for breakfast this morning. I'm going to sort of take it easy. I'm not going to do an SP day just because I'm going to have the rest of the cottage pie. It's all sin free, it's all free food, and there's speed in it, so I'm going to have that for dinner tonight. So we'll, oh look who's here. Here comes Trouble. Hello.
Hello.
Do you want to say hello?
Andy.
He wants to watch Andy's Dinosaur Adventures. We haven't got time, darling. We've got to go to nursery. I shall see you later. I'm going to make a soup actually for lunch today, so I'll do that once I get back from boot camp, and then I've got to tidy the house. Just there's cake everywhere and just mess. So yes, I will be doing that when I get back from boot camp. So hope you all had a fab weekend, and for those of you who weighed in end of last week, well done. I hope you had a good week, and good luck to those that are weighing in the beginning of the week this week. I shall come back to you anyway and show you what I have for lunch. So here's my lunch. I also added some spinach to it, just because I had some that needed using up as well. So I added that to it, gave it a good blitz, and yeah, this is my lunch. I'm going to need something later on because I am working tonight, and I don't think I'll last till 9 o'clock when I get in. So I'm going to have this now, and I'll probably have something else later, but I'll show you what I'll eat. Okay, I couldn't resist. I had to have something else with my soup. It just wasn't enough. It wasn't filling the void. And I think with boot camp, I probably needed to have something extra. So for 4 sins, I'm having the Ryvita Rye, 4 of those, which are a sin each. And I'm also going to have the the Laughing Cow Light. I've got I had 2 of those triangles, which I'm going to use as part of my Healthy Extra A. I think 2 of them are half my Healthy Extra A, but I'll double check. But yeah, that's what I'm going to have alongside my soup, which should fill me up a little bit longer. So yeah,
there's my
So
lunch.
here's my dinner for tonight. Now I'm actually recording this in the afternoon, so it's 5 o'clock now, but I'm not actually going to eat it till this evening when I get in from work, which will be about just after 9. So as you can see, I've got the cottage pie, which I don't know if you can see inside there. I've got lots of speed. There's swede and carrots, tinned tomatoes, onion, and I've got the other half of the plate is lots of broccoli, green beans and carrots, and that will be my dinner for tonight. I have also